Hello, my name is Bevan McShay. I'm the art teacher here at Cedarbrook for both 7th and 8th grade. This is actually my 22nd year. I really love Cheltenham. I'm originally from Overbrook section in Philadelphia and lived all over New York City, different parts of Philly, and now I live in Roxborough with my two sons and my wife. And I really like this age group. This is the age that I started turning things around as a kid. I did not do well in school until 7th grade. Became more of a spiritually minded person, and I was into the creative arts, and that kind of helped me make a transition from a poor student to a successful student. And that's one of the reasons I like teaching this grade. I remember the transition that I had and what works and what doesn't work at this age. I originally got into teaching art basically because I loved art and didn't want to stop doing art as a kid in college. I wanted to keep drawing and painting, and I thought maybe art education would be something that would be a good occupation for me to have rather than design or graphic design. And I fell in love with it during student teaching. I really liked, especially teaching art, I really liked the dialogue that we had, not just through our words, but through our feelings and emotions and through the artwork. I'm a big fan of all types of artwork, realistic, abstract. So I really like the students' work. Sometimes they might think the art teacher's saying, "Oh, that looks great," and they're just saying it to make them feel better. Part of that is true, but I actually do like, I am a fan of artwork from this age group. Um, Another reason that I teach and also is intertwined with our curriculum is this: I want to instill a creative confidence in students. I feel like they're bombarded with a lot of mixed messages, destructive messages, divisive narratives, and I feel like in a world where there's so many so many chaotic images and words just kind of thrown at them, that if they can slow things down as an artist or a poet or a musician or a writer or a dancer or an actor, uh, something creative, they can tap into that inner voice. I think they can enjoy their lives more, slow things down instead of just running around in circles and being part of the whirlwind of academics and responsibilities. Um, I think many people can take advantage of being artists and being creative. I think some people kind of give it up or hide it. It doesn't even have to be a main occupation. One of my favorite artists, Romare Bearden, was actually a social worker in New York City. And I think that kind of empowered and encouraged his subject matter and his art and his jazz collages. So I kind of want to share with students in the combined curriculum of 7th, 8th grade, first some basic foundational studies and traditions, but then I kind of want them to be more creative and tap into their own vision and ideas. The goal is for them to advance in their technical ability as illustrators and artists, color mixing and breaking things down to basic shapes and some art history and world culture and things like that. The primary objective is for them to want to create art outside the classroom, to tap into, again, that voice and to communicate beyond text messages or even conversations, but to communicate through their poetry or their drawings or paintings or their flute or guitar. Um, that's what I'm trying to get the kids to do. I think that helps them in academics. I think the arts encourages travel, experiences, and uh, heightens and expands communication in a world that, as you see right now, oftentimes suffers in a lack of proper and beneficial communication. So it seems deep, but it's a pretty easy, chill class. I'm not the hardest grader, and there's always time for them in studio to make things up. I don't really have to speak a lot in class. It's mostly a studio experience, especially in 8th grade. You can communicate with me, or the students can communicate with me through the email bmcshay@cheltenham.org. I check it several times a day, even on the weekends, and I try to get back to everyone immediately. I can tell sometimes some students are stressed about being late for a class or wondering about assignment. And I try to alleviate that stress right away. I don't want them to worry about anything. You know, we have time in here to catch up and start over projects. So thank you so much. Thanks for being part of this great community of Cheltenham. And even though it's strange times, I think that you guys are going to enjoy your time at Cedarbrook. There's a lot of dedicated teachers here. So we'll see you later.